Customers flock to Monumental Market in Jamaica Plain for its unique offerings. Lattes, cookies, and vintage tunes.
That's the one.
Part of what makes Monumental Market special, however, is what's missing.
We are a nut-free facility. I have severe nut allergies myself, so it was a natural step for me to open a business that was also safe for people with allergies.
This is a collaborative business space. Kelsey Munger owns Lavender Bee Baking Company.
There's 3 businesses in here right now: Lavender Bee Baking Company, El Colombiano Coffee, and Light of Day Records. Obviously, coffee and baked goods go really well together, and we realized what is more JP than also adding in vinyl records and local music and people who also live in the community.
Munger got into baking to satisfy her own cravings.
I loved sweet things and couldn't necessarily go anywhere to have a safe treat for myself. So I started baking just to be able to explore what I could eat and also be creative in the kitchen.
Her baked goods are free of peanuts and tree nuts. She uses ingredients like dairy and eggs that she says are often left out of allergy-friendly treats.
I found having allergies and going to stores and going to bakeries, sometimes it was either all or nothing. And so I wanted to be able to provide safe treats for those with nut allergies that could also contain gluten and dairy.
One of Munger's specialties is homemade Pop-Tarts, layers of pastry filled with jam, then glazed with icing. She also makes a savory version. The pastries share space in the bakery case with classic sweets, including lemon pound cake, chocolate chip cookies, and blueberry muffins.
It's so lovely to come in and see kids feel that they can just try anything in here and not be worried, which is really important for us.
Another bakery specializes in saying yes to sugar and no to gluten. Sweet Sense in Plymouth.
I started off making some quick breads, pumpkin and banana breads. We have a whole variety of products now. We do brownies and chocolate chip cookies, a whole variety of cupcakes, cakes, we do muffins and whoopie pies.
Tessa Casey is the owner of Sweet Sense. Her son Matthew inspired her to learn about gluten-free baking after he was diagnosed with celiac disease in 2007.
There really wasn't much around for gluten-free products. Nothing that had, great taste to it. I didn't want him to be left out. I wanted him to be able to have that slice of birthday cake or cupcake like everyone else.
So Tessa tells me carrot cake is the #1 seller. Have to try. I love carrot cake. I'd never know this is gluten-free. It's delicious.
When Sweet Sense moved into this kitchen on Court Street, Casey expanded her staff with an eye on inclusivity.
In addition to having celiac, Matthew also has Down syndrome and autism. And I knew from the get-go that when I opened this, I wanted to have a truly inclusive environment. So I wanted not only him to be able to participate, but I wanted other adults with developmental delays to be part of this equation as well.
Sarah Cashman is one of those team members. She comes into work once a week with a job coach.
How often are you here?
Tuesday.
Every week on Tuesday?
Yes.
And what do you like about it?
I like it because I think it's a good job for me.
They do everything from frosting cakes to washing dishes to labeling products. I really tried to find jobs that each individual gravitated towards so they felt good about what they were doing and had a sense of purpose.
It's clear Casey's staff appreciates her.
How about Tessa? What do you like about her?
I think she's nice and sweet.
I like my boss.
You like your boss, Tessa?
Yeah, I'm named Tessa.
And you do awesome. Knuckles?
Knuckles.
Awesome. These guys bring so much to the table. They have great work ethic, they've got determination, they're genuine, and you know what? They make me laugh every day.
Hip, hip, hooray!
And Tessa says the key to tasty gluten-free treats is using a variety of gluten-free flours because each of them have a little bit different quality and you combine them and you get the right flavors.
That's interesting. And back to Lavender Bee Baking Company and the meaning behind the name. Well, lavender and purple in many kitchens often mean allergy safe. And both Kelsey and her mother happen to love bees. They even have bee tattoos, both of them.
Oh, well, there you go. They're supporting the bees. Coming up.